Pittsburgh Penguins have defeated the Washington Capitals.
Alexander Ovechkin's been in this handshake line now 9 times in his career. 9 times. If he retired tomorrow, he'd go down hands down as the greatest hockey player who ever lived that didn't win a Stanley Cup ring. He's not alone on this list. There are a lot of great athletes that didn't win a championship, and we narrowed it down to 5. So let's take a look at the top 5 athletes without a championship ring.
Deals. And Bonds hits one high. It's a deep.
Stop. I can feel you going to the comment section to complain about Balco, steroids, to tell me what kind of jerk Barry Bonds was. But he's also one of the greatest players in the history of the game. 7-time MVP. He made it to 1 World Series, ended up losing to the Angels in 7 games. He is one of the greatest of all time, doesn't have a ring, and deserves to be on this list.
It's his game to win. Barkley, 20-footer, yes, with 1.8.
You got to put Sir Charles on this list, right? Remember, Sir Charles is the guy who said, God wants us to win a world championship. The mound round of rebound wasn't able to get past some guy by the name of Michael Jordan and the Bulls in his 1 trip to the finals. That's why he's on this list. Next. I'm guessing most of you who are watching this weren't alive to watch Ted Williams. I know I wasn't alive when Ted Williams was playing, but I do know all the stats. 6-time batting champion, 2-time MVP, but throw all that out the window. All you got to know is he's one of the greatest hitters of all time, and he only made 1 trip to the World Series. He was injured during that World Series and ended up only picking up 1 hit. But there was something else that kind of kept him off the playing field as well. What was it called again? Oh yeah, World War II. Maybe if he wasn't overseas fighting, he would have picked up World Series in one of those 3 years. Either way you look at it, no ring for Ted Williams. And you gotta feel for Dan Marino. 2nd year in the league, he makes it to the Super Bowl, loses to some guy named Joe Montana, but you gotta figure he thought, I'll be back, I'm the MVP, I've got a great career ahead of me. Never made it back, and he's kind of the poster child for this list.
Let's put it this way. He was in the movie Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and they wouldn't even let him get a fictional Super Bowl ring.
That's good enough for me. Yep, I cheated. I put John Stockton and Karl Malone together because you wouldn't have John Stockton without Karl Malone, and you wouldn't have Karl Malone without John Stockton. John Stockton has more assists than anyone in the history of the game, and Karl Malone is 2nd all-time in points. You're telling me that's a coincidence? The reason they're so high on this list, back-to-back trips to the finals. And just like Charles Barkley, it was Michael Jordan who crushed their dreams. And he did it in spectacular fashion. I mean, it's one of the most famous shots ever in basketball history, and they're going to be on that replay for the rest of their lives. And that's why they're number 1 on this list. The hardest part of doing this video was actually narrowing it down to just 5. As you can see on your screen, there are a lot of players that did not win a championship. Let me know who you think should have been on this list. Comment below, and remember, hit the subscribe button to see more top 5 videos. Thanks a lot. See you next week.